Good morning, everybody. I'm standing here in front of my 1972 Chevy Suburban. It does have a 1967 front end on it, in case anybody's confused. The 72 looks different. If you know, you kind of know. This is a 67 front end. It was kind of smashed in the front when I got it, and I prefer the 67. It's my favorite year anyway. So we got the 67 front end on here, but the reason we're standing here is because I'm getting ready to move and I need to get this thing going, and I'm going to store it at my neighbor's. So I want to get it going and drive it for a few days before I leave. And you can see it's kind of not good looking, you know. It's got a bunch of crap on it, a bunch of dirt and moss and everything else. So what we're going to do today is attempt, hopefully we should be able to get this started without too much of a problem, but I wanted to just go through it with you guys and see and show you how I go about it. So one of the things I already did was I already put air in the tires. Other than that, the battery charger, I've been charging the battery. I haven't done anything else yet. I know this thing needs some fluids. This is my dog Luna. Alright. Okay. So I know we need Luna, yeah. I know we need some antifreeze. For sure. So let's get some of that in here. This truck is a bit of a leaker. It leaks a little bit of coolant from somewhere. It leaks a little bit of oil here and there. But, you know, not too much. That should do us. We're doing some bubbling. Let me show you guys what we got here for driving. So, this thing has a 402 Big Block, which is a 396 Chevy Big Block that they bored from the factory 30 over, made it a 402. This one has been bored 30 over that. I believe it makes it like a 409 or something like that. But anyways, it's got the Edelbrock air gap intake on it. It's got a comp cam, thumper cam. You know, it's got all the valve train stuff to go with that. It's got a rusting comp cams breather. So this kind of needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It looks like we've had a rodent in here or something, and there's a bunch of stuff on top of the intake manifold. So we need to get the shop vac out here and get that out of there before we go too far. Let's see what we got for oil. That's not too bad. It's in the ad, but could be worse. So we'll get some oil in there. Let's get a funnel. I'm going to say that's going to need about, well, at least a quart. And we have some Delo left over from changing the oil on the bus, and that will do just fine in this thing. So let's get that going in here. So I'm going to get all the fluids topped off on this thing. We're going to grab the shop vac and vacuum the crud out of the intake, and then we're going to try to start this thing. Alright, so I think there was about 2 quarts left in this thing, so we'll just give her the full 2 quarts, and hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, let's give this thing a shot, see what happens. Well, it's got oil pressure. That's good. Let's see if we got fuel squirting in. Oh, that's on there. Oh, okay. So, I'm not really seeing any fuel. Uh-oh. Don't see any fuel there either. Okay. Let's try this and maybe we'll get some fuel pumping. Oh, see a little bit of fuel on the bottom of that fuel filter. We need some actual gasoline down this carburetor. Let's try that. That thing, I don't know, it might have a bad fuel pump. See if we can make a big mess here. Okay, give that a shot. Dang. That ought to do it. Humongous mess. You know? That's the other thing, is the floats could be stuck. If the floats are stuck closed, it's not going to let any gas in. Sorry. Oh, I see fuel. This thing is really struggling. pull this thing out so we can pressure wash it. Pressure wash. Can't have this thing looking dirty. Dirty on the streets. Oh, no, no. You gotta clean this sucker. Oh, got something in the door. Seatbelt. Alright. I'm gonna set you guys up here. We're gonna do some pressure washing. Let's go for a little cruise in this thing. So you don't want to do a burnout. Do like a half burnout. ton of power, you know, but she's also, I mean, it's a big truck, got a lot of weight, but she scoots just fine. And it's kind of highway geared, as you can tell right now. It just cruises pretty low RPM. It's got like 355 gear, but it's got a real tall tire on the rear. See what we can do getting on the freeway here. Couple days before we leave. Thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.